The hair is still doing bits, so ignore it. But today it's all about motivation. And I know earlier on in the month we spoke about writing even when you don't feel motivated because you're bound to fall into a slump. But we don't want to be in a permanent state. We don't want to be in a permanent state of demotivation. No, we want to write from the depths of our motivation. That's where probably some of our best writing will come from. It might also come from the depths of despair, from the lack of motivation sometimes, but we don't want to be there. That's really not a great place to permanently reside in. But motivating yourself can be really, really hard. So let's just speak about it. How do you stay motivated? How do you get motivated? And me, one of my main motivations is to recall my why. Why am I doing this to myself? Because truly, the process of writing a story, writing a book, writing poetry, whatever you write, the process of doing that can be the most chaotic state ever. So you have to remember your why. Why am I writing this book? Why am I writing this piece of poetry? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I going through sleepless nights? Why am I going through the stress? Why am I doing it to myself? Is it because you want to write a book for your children, your family? Is it because you just want to write a book for yourself? Is it because you want to write a book that's reminiscent of your favorite author? The reasons can be anything, but you have to nail down your why, and you have to recall that every single day, especially in those moments where you're not feeling motivated. Why am I doing this again? Why exactly did I decide I want to write 50,000 words, 80,000, 100,000? I don't actually care what your word count is. Why did you decide to do it? Sit down, get that back to your head, and then say, okay, this is what I want to do. And at this point, you have to be honest. Is my why good enough? And if your why is not good enough, figure out another why. Figure out another why. And that sounds kind of harsh, but no. 100%, if your why isn't good enough, there will be a day where you're writing, it is just trash, or you cannot get a single word out, and you will get so irritated and give up completely because your why wasn't strong enough. So you know what? If it's not good enough, get a better why. I know some people write just to spite others. Some people write to make their enemies into villains in the book so that they can off them. And honestly, that's questionable, and you should probably seek therapy. Maybe just talk it out. You can still write, but also talk it out just to help yourself out there. But your whys can be anything. Just make sure you have a decent why that you know, when I am stressed out and when I really hate my writing, I'm still going to do this because this why is all that's keeping me going. You need a proper why. And I know I'm saying that so much, but you need it. And also, I think one of the greatest motivators that I know quite a lot of writers don't have, and that's probably because of imposter syndrome and fear, having someone to motivate you, having a friend, an accountability partner, having someone, and you just know that they're going to be shouting at you. Have you written today? How many words have you written? How's your story going? Letting someone know, okay, I'm writing. This is the goal I have. This is the deadline I've set for myself. Can you check up on me? And someone you know will actually do it. You know, one of those ride or dies who believe in you. I don't care who that person is, your child, your mother, your aunt, your friend, doesn't matter. But someone you know believes in you and knows you can do it. And even if they don't know you can do it, they still believe in you anyway. You need one of those people. You need one of those people to call you, to message you and say, have you written today? How is your work going? Can I read it? And when you pick this person, you need them to be brutally honest. If your work sucks, if you wrote something that is gutter trash, you need someone who is not afraid to say, I want to flush this down the toilet. You need someone real. Don't get a yes man. You will actually write garbage. And sometimes we do write garbage, but we need someone who will tell us it is garbage, okay? You just need that honesty. And it can be a bit tough, but at the end of the day, you're going to really appreciate that raw, brutal, just harsh truth. And it can be harsh sometimes. And you also need someone who's just able to critique. It doesn't have to be telling you, oh, this work sucks. It can really just be, oh, this might need better pacing. Your plot is a bit weak. Maybe improve the story. And also tell you when your work is great. I love the interactions between this character. I love the dialogue. Oh my goodness, this story slaps. You need a very, very balanced accountability partner. Someone who's not afraid to tell you when something sucks, but someone who is the first person to hype you up. Your actual hype man, 100%. Make sure you find one of those. If you feel like you are at that place where you're lacking motivation a lot, get you one of them. Get you one of them. And at the end of the day, I know that this is not the best motivator, but one of the things that I definitely use is that word count. Just looking at it and just staring at it and seeing how far I have to go. The bar motivates me. Like actually seeing the progress bar get better each and every single day, or get closer to the end each and every single day. That's motivation for me. But that's just something small that helps me out. Like I said, you have to know yourself, know what works for you, know what's going to motivate you, and get to it. Put it in front of you. If that means you print out your word count and you put it on a board, or you write it on a whiteboard, a chalkboard, and you stare at it every single day, do that. If you need motivational quotes, print that out, put that on your wall. Get a gigantic poster. I think visual aids, visual motivators are the best things ever. I feel like that's why when we were in primary school, they had all those little cute posters with those little cute quotes everywhere. I feel like they just know, seeing a random sentence that says you can do it, that is just, I don't know, something about it just reminds you, you know what, yeah, keep going. So visual aid definitely, whether that be a piece of writing, an award, just a quote on the wall, whatever it might be, visual aid can definitely help you. So maybe think about implementing something like that in your writing space. And also, that might be something that might be hindering your motivation, your writing space. Do you have a proper writing space? If you are living in clutter, your brain is probably cluttered. If you're living in mess, your brain is probably messed. And I know that some people might not have as much space to write. You don't have to write in your house. Go to the library, find a cute park that's always empty. Bring your laptop, bring your notebook. Find a space that is calming and motivating to you. If you are the type who loves to write in a cafe because the vibes get you in that mood and motivates you, find your behind in a cafe at least once a day. Just be getting there. Your lunchtime, nighttime, early in the morning when they first open up, it don't matter. Make sure your writing space is something that motivates you. 100%. I am a homebody. I don't like the outdoors. Well, I like the outdoors. I don't like leaving my home. If I'm out there, I'll probably find something I like. But I don't like leaving my home. I'm, at this point, so close to being a recluse. I think I'm very much in hermit mode. I don't leave this place at all. My friends are very concerned, but it's okay. But make sure you know what space motivates you and what space demotivates you as well, so that you can avoid it and go there and avoid that place. But yeah, that's what I have for today, guys. Get your motivations on. Keep going. Today is officially the halfway point of November. It's the 15th. I don't know what our progress is looking like, guys. I already told you yesterday. Mine is not looking that cute, but I did my best. I've been doing my best. I have. It's okay. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going to the end. We can do this, guys. Let's keep pushing together. And I will see you guys tomorrow.